Good morning, magandang umaga. Hello. Ito pala si Mukit Fumoto from Bohol. Nandito tayo ngayon sa upstate New York, or even Hudson Valley, mga 90 kilometers north of New York City. So yung topic natin ngayon, magkano ba yung sweldo ng isang postal worker dito sa Amerika? So basically, I'm gonna describe just the basic, and then I'm gonna talk about just a little bit about the post office, kung ano yung mga services kung nila, paano yung post office kumikita ng pera. Alright, let's start. Alright, sa sinasabi ko na, I'm just gonna touch the basic. Okay, so the post office was founded in 1775, I believe, by the federal government. So we are considered to be a federal employee, no? So the post office makes money. So kumikita yung post office ng pera by transport services, you know, from point A to point B, point A to point B. So and then that consists of letters. That could be your love letters, could be bills, checks, legal papers, right? And then another one is what we call flats. Flats are consist of magazines, parang paperwork, you know, again, legal documents. And the third one, what we call, is packages. So packages ranges from small ones to big ones, live animals, international services, parang ganon. So that's how the post office makes money. And again, you can add insurance, you can add signature confirmation on it if you want to. Right, so ano bang mga klaseng trabaho na ino-offer sa post office? There's a lot, I believe. Hindi ko specifically alam kung magkano ba. I believe it's more than 40 different jobs yung post office. Merong letter carriers, merong city carriers, rural carriers, merong postmasters, merong district supervisor, parang ganon. And if you're into vocational, meron namang mga mechanics na nagfi-fix ng post office trucks, di ba? And then if you're into pag my degree ka sa college, then you can do, if you have specific in marketings, meron din sila. If you're a nurse, meron mga a little bit nurses sa post office. I think every district has its own nurse. And yeah, then meron na namang, if you're into HR, meron na kami doon. If you're into communication, dami talaga. And there's me. Yung trabaho ko is a clerk or sales associate. Basically, we sell stamps and we take packages. We help customers decide what kind of service they want, if they mail or send packages to their loved ones or in a specific person or company out there. So I can only speak for myself, my experience. I can't speak for everybody as a whole in general. So yung story natin is just gonna be based on my experience from 2004 until then. So again, I'm just gonna touch the basic kasi there's so many details going on and it's irrelevant sa topic natin ngayon. So magkano bang sweldo, right? As a clerk, as a sales associate, yung postal employee. So I started yata specifically, I think it was October 17th, 2004. And yung salary noon, starting salary, it was, I believe, $16.17 per hour. And kasi we're heavily unionized, merong increase every 4 months yata may train. So every 4 months merong increase, sometimes 32 cents, 40 cents, 60 cents, and it keeps going up and up and up hanggang mag-max ka na. Mag-max ka sa sweldo mo. May train. So yung sweldo mo, you can get to the max when you're working for the post office for 15 years. And then by then, you're gonna be making $32 and I think $32.82. Ika muna, may barko yata. Hold on. Alright, may barko na dumaan dito sa Hudson River. Anyway, this is a park pala. I'm sorry. They did very nice on this one, this part. Alright. Dito muna tayo sa may shades kasi mainit. Oh. Ito yun yung train. Mahaba, tsaka it's very loud talaga. Alright. Anyway, let's go back sa topic natin. Sabi ko nga, you're gonna get max sa sweldo mo within 15 years, and you're gonna get paid $32, I think 82 cents. Yun ang max pag nagtrabaho ka ng 15 years. Then pandemic happened 2019. Everything went up. Bibilhin, grocery, gas, gasoline, lahat. So yung union namin, kinausap yung post office, or we call it bargaining. Basically, they discuss na kailangang tumaas din ang sweldo sa mga post office employee. Yun. Ngayon, naging $34.02. That's the maximum you can get sa post office within 15 years. And within that, you get 5 weeks annual leave, and I think 10 days of sick leave every year. And you can accumulate yun up to, I think, 2,000 hours sa sick leave, and I think 500 hours or 480 hours sa annual leave mo. Yun ang sweldo ng as a postal worker. Now, let's talk about overtime. Overtime is different. The post office works really good with overtime in so many ways. Kasi if you work more than 8 hours a day, you will get time and a half sa pay mo. Now, if you work more than 10 hours a day, you get double time, which is double time is a big no-no sa post office, but I've seen that happen very rarely kasi parang ayaw nila ng double time. So they try to get you overtime up to 10 hours a day. That way they can only pay you time and a half. More than 10 hours a day, double time. I think it's just the management. It's really very careful. Parang ganon kasi para malugi na sila doon eh. And on the other hand, if you work more than 40 hours a week, same thing, automatically time and a half. If you work more than 60, I think it's 56 hours a week, it's double time. Ganon yun sa post office. And again, also sick leave. If you call in sick within 2 days, they're not gonna ask you any questions. No questions asked. That's your business. But if you call in sick 3 days in a row, kailangan mo ng doctor's note. So that's how it goes. Now, annual leave. Let's go over here. Ito tayo. Annual leave, same thing. Well, it's sort of the same. Meron kaming peak season at saka non-peak. Normally, yung peak is summertime. And you can only get 2 weeks in a row sa annual leave mo during summer. Kasi daming magbabakasyon ng summer. And they want to make sure na everybody gets a piece of the pie. Na alam mo na, mayroong mga pamilya, mga bata, bakasyon pag summer. So they want to make sure that everybody gets some sort of time off during the summertime. Anyway, yun yung sweldo ng postal service, and hopefully we can talk about other stuff dito sa Amerika. So yung first question natin is, paano ako nakatanggap or paano ako nakatrabaho sa post office? So basically, merong isang tao na nagsasabi sa akin na the post office was paying decent amount of money. So nag-apply ko online, and then sabi na merong mga exams. So nag-apply ako online, tapos within 2 months, so again within 2 months nakatanggap ako ng letter, ng sulat from the post office na I could take the test. Specific location, parang hotel yata yun. Then pumunta ako, nag-exam, pumasa, and then sabi nila I was 5th. So yung score ko, ako yung pinaka-5th, pinakataas. Then within another 2 weeks, I got a call from the postmaster sa isang post office na I got hired and I should go to her post office and get interviewed. Yun, pumunta ako, and within minutes I got hired, and I got my badge, I got my name, and within 3 months I was already in the system. Yun yung process. Dito pala tayo sa waterfront and then slash park dito sa Newburgh, New York. Mga 90 kilometers tayo north sa New York City. Ito yung Hudson River. that also goes all the way down to New York City, bro. Yeah, so this is it. Sana merong daming video pa how we live, tungkol sa post office or maybe tungkol sa lugar na to, and how as an immigrant living here in New York State. Hopefully guys, we'll see you next time.